In the late 1990s, Nassau County Commissioner John Crawford contacted recently retired JCPenney executive David Miller to help the youth of Nassau County. Mr. Miller responded with deep civic involvement that led to the establishment of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County. In 1999, Mary Hurst became the first leader for the club, established in the old Yulee Middle School. Mary worked for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Florida. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County Foundation was established September 22, 2000. The original board met at the CFC Bank, hosted by Mike Sanchez and led by Mike Stouffer, the first board president. In 2001, Mike Stouffer left and asked Patrick Sabity to replace him. Patrick would serve as board president for the next 8 years. Joining the board shortly after Patrick, Bill Gower assumed the leadership position of chairman of the capital campaign to build a new facility. Mike Mullen and Bruce Jasinski helped secure the land on Old Nassauville Road as a site for the new club. In 2006, funds were raised to complete a 10,500 square foot facility, plus a 13,000 square foot state-of-the-art athletic facility. $2.3 million was raised, with naming rights going to David Miller for his generous $400,000 donation. Greg Lane was the building supervisor, with Alden White serving as contractor. The Guardian program was established in 2006 to provide ongoing support for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County. Donors were asked to pledge $1,000 annually for 3 years to sponsor one child. David Miller never wanted a title position, yet he was a driving force behind the Freedom theme for the club. As a result, the board agreed to name the new club the Miller Freedom Center. The numerous granite plaques seen throughout the building were David Miller's personal project. Mike Howell was hired as the first unit director for the Miller Freedom Center. In 2008, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County Foundation opened a second temporary club in space provided by the Fernandina Beach Housing Authority. The Indigo Street House was used for the kids while the Miller Freedom Center was being built. 65 people occupied a building that could hold only about 40. In 2012, funds were raised to complete a new club facility now known as the Roberts Learning and Achievement Center. The club consists of an 8,000 square foot facility along with a covered outdoor state-of-the-art athletic facility. This club's daily capacity is 200 kids. Today, 2 local clubs serve more than 350 youths aged 6 to 18 during the school year. The annual operating budget is approximately $1.3 million. Funding comes mostly from private donations. Only 11% of funding comes from public sources such as United Way in Nassau County. The Guardian program has raised more than $2 million from 167 families. Bill Gower continues as chairman of the successful program, where contributions have increased by 106% in fiscal year 2016. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County Foundation has earned the Charity Navigator 4-star rating. Each club maintains a 20-to-1 daily member-to-staff metric without including leadership. Program areas include academic achievement, character development, self-esteem, promotion, personal hygiene, technology skills development, curriculum focus, fitness and healthy habits, horticulture, arts and culture, and community involvement projects within local organizations. Results show that more than 30% of our members consistently achieve the AB Honor Roll in Nassau County schools. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Nassau County are led by Foundation President Clara Miller, Operations President Ann Moser, Chief Operating Officer Jamie Thompson, Miller Freedom Center Unit Director Cheryl Smith, and Roberts Learning and Achievement Center Unit Director David Bryan.